Hello, everybody. What's up? Glad you're here.
What's up?
Saturday, horrible weather outside, so I think I'll stay here.
Raining here.
Oh, yeah, it's raining here too.
Warm though, 40
Light,
degrees.
light rain. It's raining. One thing I want to address, I'm going to try to do this in a fun way because kind of surprised me. Yeah, there's a survey going out about O-Connect. What didn't you like about, what were things you'd like to change in the O-Connect 2.0? What would you like to have added? Now, I do realize it didn't say ask Mafara. By the way, it's random. It's just a survey. If certain people didn't get it, it has nothing to do with where you rank in the company. It's random. I didn't get one, so I must be in big trouble. Anyway, it's not a big deal. Some people get it, some didn't. I randomly went through a bunch of emails, threw them to Julie, boom, just so they get a beat. By the way, 90% of them are going to be the same answer.
Yeah.
But it was just random. They were asking different, people that don't ever get a say. That's all. It's not a big deal. Of course, it was made a big deal. Now, if something was said, we need you to do this, 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 and this, everybody be playing, I don't know what he's talking about. Just something that they made really focused on is nothing. Yes, I realize we're told don't listen to anything, don't do anything unless it's from us. Important things. Okay, don't open the email if you're worried about it and move on. It's not that it's a survey. It's nothing.
Yeah.
And it's from Julie. Anyway.
But we do appreciate a lot of people have listened to what we said about if it isn't in the back office or it was just sort of a private selected to get an idea. It's a good thing, but don't be afraid to open it if you got it. It wasn't sent to everybody, just a few random people, but a couple people had posted about it. They were, it's not a hack. It was sent by Julie Wen on orders, on direction to do that. So stay calm. It's just a little idea to get what people like and don't like. That's it. No biggie.
And if you don't want to open it, don't open it. I don't blame you. Anyway, let's move on to something more important than
moving forward.
The forward stage, right? No, actually, a couple ideas were really good. Chris had a couple that things he didn't like or like change, and I thought, man, that's pretty cool. So I said, just get feelers out and see what people like and don't like.
You know, Marty, here's the thing, and I talk to Marty about this all the time. Ash Mafara appreciates everyone's opinions and ideas. He does listen to them. He already knows what he wants. But there's a lot of things people say if we're doing a meeting. You'll see Ash write something down that something said. He likes it, but he listens. Listen, you don't ever have CEOs ever in this world that listen to the founders or to people. Ash Mafara listens. That's one of the things I love about him. He will listen to a new idea or a suggestion. That's why the survey was done, because he respects what you think, what you like, what you want to see. That's a great thing. Trust me.
All right, but it's not a covert thing. It's not.
Yeah, it's not
FBI, CIA. It's just.
And don't ask for the survey. We put them out. That was it. It's done and over with.
Now, I could have came on here and said a random one's going out, but guess what happened then? How come I'm not on the random list?
Yeah.
That's what random means. Anyway, no big deal. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. This morning I did Francine. I call her AI Francine. She requested to do the market cap for video conferencing. So she wrote it in French and she narrated it. Unbelievable. I did it. I made a video. I posted it. I sent it back to Francine because her and Marcienne have shown it to the French community in Africa, which is a great thing. So we're translating and sharing information. Nothing makes me feel better, and it's good. I have a lot of stuff translated. Another lady does it in German almost every week. Somebody else does it in Hebrew, and we've had people do it in Italian.
Every language, just about.
Yeah, a lot. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, what do we have? Okay, we're going to. There was 3 countries that were mentioned. 3 more too. I'm not even going to go there yet because I'm. It's so cool because people like it and they're looking at it. And what I've learned, like Chris too, while I'm doing this, I was doing it to give content. While there's a time where everybody says, "Well, I don't know what we're doing." Well, we're living life. But my thing is because we're waiting for chapter 2 is let's do something. And I'm learning about countries. I love it. They're mass products. What do they export and all that? It's amazing. Now it's sad too because some of the exports are like billions and billions of dollars, and yet the people are poor. Just doesn't sound quite right. Oh, I want to say something else, which I'm going to blame me. I believe this is going to launch in a couple of weeks. I'm going to stop saying a couple. Let me tell you what I believe. 90% what I believe. Me, Marty. There's a puzzle that Ash is putting together. There's pieces that got to be put in before we go to 2.0 or the next chapter. Those pieces have nothing to do with time. Things have to happen for him before he can put the piece in. Does he have the piece? Yes. So I would not be surprised. I won't say 2 weeks. People contact me. Don't say a couple of weeks. People will, I know. So I won't say that. I believe it's when the pieces are done. I believe it's soon. But I'm not going to say a couple of weeks because a couple of weeks means 2. Got it. I was told that last night. Got it. But when all the pieces are there, the Ash has all the pieces. He even knows where they fit. But there's a time and a sequence for this to happen. And by the way, it could be boom, boom, we're on. That's what I believe. I believe it could happen. I believe it will happen that way. Hey, in 5 weeks, we're going to, no, it'll be boom. So that's a good sign. I just was given an example, but I won't say a couple weeks. So anyway, we'll move on to that. We'll move up. We're going to go to Zimbabwe. Pretty cool. And I'll play that. What else? Oh, any recommendations if you want me to cut in line and do other places? Now, right now, I was sent by Chris from some people. Wow. Francine already answered. To do Chad, Guatemala, Turkey, and Djibouti.
The booty.
Djibouti, yeah, it's spelled with a D, but I think it's silent. Djibouti. So if I do the 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got 3 here. So yeah, that's well into next week. But I'll do them. Definitely, I'll do them.
I see you got Iraq in there, which is really cool. My neighbors are happy about that.
Yeah, Iraq. We did Iraq yesterday, right?
I think so, but I
don't know. It doesn't matter. It's already done.
Tomorrow or today.
Yeah. Well, and what happens is I got out of sequence, but what you'll see is if we cover it on the show at noon that day, it will come out to everyone. Covered on the show, noon that day, it'll come out. Now, if there's extra stuff like I did, the market cap for video conferencing, I did that like at midnight. They'll be random. Now, there'll be a lot of short stories, short videos where somebody makes a certain comment or adds something, and those will be in the shorts. But it's all going to be coming all the time. I would do every market cap once we know what we have, which would be cool. Then we can do comparisons. That's all. Anyway, once again, this is hypothetical numbers. I know I've said that 500 times, but I want to give people, I want to educate myself, and hopefully you guys are interested. What's going on with a certain country? What do they produce? What their income is in general, not to put anybody down. I'm doing it to put everybody up, to let them know that X amount of sales, hypothetically, if it was a $100 product, and I believe this isn't rocket science. I believe there'll be products at all different costs. I believe there'll be free products. I believe you'll be able to come in free and probably do a free trial. Of course, the company wants people to try it, because if it's good enough, you don't have to trick people, right? Why do you have to trick them if it's good? So anyway, let's go to Zimbabwe. Hello, everybody. Marty here. Today we're going to Zimbabwe, which was a request from one of my friends or family from around the world and people that live in Zimbabwe. Little story here for people that are watching for the first time. If you're watching this video alone, we have a live every day at 9 a.m. Myself and Chris Johnson. My name is Marty DeGarmo at 9 a.m. New York time on our Marty and Chris Live. We are in a company, and I have been here for 6 years this month, January 2025. I don't know when you're looking at this, but the point is, for 6 years I've been here. I am a marketer. I did market, and I can say that proudly. I could build, I had targeted traffic coming to whatever website I wanted. I worked alongside two other gentlemen, Mike Ellis and Dan Street. And it took years. We worked together 10 years to finally understand the moving craft of marketing. And there was still more to learn. But we got to a point that was probably more painful than not knowing how to market, was when you learn what you didn't know you needed to know. And the last piece of the puzzle is you can't bring anybody with you. Yeah, myself, Mike, and Dan. But then you have people that really look up to you, and you're leading them to some kind of income to help their friends and their family and live maybe a little better lifestyle. And the reality is, you cannot duplicate what you're doing. You can offer it, but how many people have 10, 12 hours a day to learn how to market? Truly market. Yeah, they'll tell you to buy solo ads, you can do this, you can do that, but that's not marketing to me. You could buy lists, can you create a list? That's marketing. Can you create a list? Can you have people targeting coming to you? Most people can't. It has nothing to do with how smart they are. Don't think I'm thinking I'm better than anybody else. No, I was bullheaded, and it took me forever to learn. But when I learned, like I said, it was devastating to know I have to play the game at the other end and tell people, oh, you're doing great. Keep it up. You're going to make a lot of money. You're going to be very successful. When in reality, at the rate they're going, Bob Smith is going so slow, he would have to live 3,000 years to even make enough money to pay for his freaking mortgage. And that's not the way it should be. Now, I realized at that point, I'm thinking of fairyland. Nobody's going to build something where everybody has an equal playing field until I saw this company, until I met the CEO. He built the company with heart, and he built it so that anyone and everyone has a fair shake and an even playing field. The big one was traffic, eyes on what you're selling. They have AI targeted traffic, and you can purchase it. That makes it even. You are now at that level. You have an even playing field. Now, what else do they have? They're going to have digital products, other products, uh, every product, probably every sector. But to make this simple, they're going to have products that are in high demand, billion-dollar products, right? Already made. People are out there doing it now. They're not reinventing the wheel, they're making it better. How do you do that? Stop the nonsense. Be truthful to people. Give them above market value. Don't always have them searching or trying to get them down the road. Oh, another $20 and you could be at this level. Another $50. Those are games. Playing games with people that are really just wanting to make a little money is just not right. And I was in that game. And I found myself having to do that, and I couldn't do it. So really, I prayed that I could find something. And what happened? I came across this company from a friend that I trusted, and myself, my business partner jumped in, and we never went anywhere else, didn't look anywhere else. This is my home. And have I spent the last 6 years bragging about it and trying to get people to get ready for this launch? Yes, because I want to make an impact. I want to see people finally win. The whole part of the concept of the company was, look how much Mother Teresa did, but she can only do so much. She was one person. What happens if you had a million? Now you're starting to paint the world a different color, right? So he made a company that if you come in, you do what needs to be done, you create sales, you'll get a commission, and you'll slowly work your way up to maybe 10% more than you make now, 20, 30, 40, 50, even match it, maybe walk away income, start paying off your bills, get out of debt, and finally start living the life of your dream. But at the very end of that, what did he really, really want? And this is what hit me hard. Once you fill up your pockets, once you do what you got to do, maybe change your area code. You need a car. You're tired of tying the door closed, whatever. Uh, Start blessing others. Start lifting up humanity. Don't just give people a hand. Lift them above yourself. When I saw that concept, I was done. I was sold. That's the truth, and that's why I'm here. But right now, I'm talking to people that are in the company. And if you're from Zimbabwe, you might find this fascinating. Uh, at the end of this, there will be a video clip, three minutes long, I think. That's it. Bullet points of what this company is about. It will also tell you that if you're interested, you can get on a waiting list, early bird waiting list, and you'll be notified when it launches. I just want to tell you, you don't know me. I could be full of crap. Check it out for yourself. If you're tired of the shenanigans and jumping around, people playing games with you emotionally and all that, check this out. I think millions will see it. I don't think so. I know so. It's basically a good-hearted, great place to be. I've got friends from around the world. We can't rely on our governments to take care of us. High percentage of people all over the world are retired in poverty. It just doesn't need to be that way. Anyway, here we go. Zimbabwe. This was recommended to do this country, so I'm jumping on it. I'm going to do every country eventually, time permits. Based on available data, here's a breakdown of average income in Zimbabwe and its major city. Now, what I did was, I want to show how you can get commissions and start bringing up your income. So I have commissions, you have to sell something. Let's not play games. So I'm saying product A. Could be anything. But whatever it is, it'll be in high demand, in some cases, billion-dollar industry on its own, and we'll have many of them. They will come out with new products either monthly, month and a half, every 2 months, but nonstop. And the ones that do come out will be upgraded. So let's break this down. If you got a $100 product and the company pays 25% commission, that's not out of reach because they've done that and they semi-launched a year ago and they paid 25%. Well, could it be higher? Yeah. Will it be as high as they possibly can? Yeah. Why? That's who the CEO is. Sorry. It's fact. But anyway, you don't take my word for it. Come look at it. Well, here we go. Zimbabwe Average monthly income, 2,212 US dollars. Okay. Yearly, 26,544. Now, what does it take? What does it take in commissions to match that if you did the $100 commission? I don't think those numbers are right. As I'm listening to them, I don't think they're right. I got to redo Zimbabwe. So what I'm going to do,
You're fired.
well, sometimes when you do a lot, you might make a mistake. And if you do nothing, you probably never will. Anyway, no, I think it left out the income from Zimbabwe because it only showed U.S. And I did 3 of them yesterday, and I didn't notice that till just now. So I don't want to play that because I don't. There's no way it's that right. I just caught it. It's kind of funny. Today at 12 o'clock, we have OTEC Pro Roundtable. If you'd like to be there, it will be on the top.live for anybody that would like to watch it. It's pretty exciting. Dan Street will be there. They invited me and Chris. I'm planning on being there. Chris is under the weather, but it's nice if he's there if he can. Chris, go ahead and do what you do, and I'm going to make sure I delete that from our channel.
Okay, good morning. I love you, brother. It happens. That's okay. He's always doing the right thing. He's just too busy. A couple things I want to talk about before I do the birthdays and stuff. I'd made a post about TikTok. I was informed through internet news that they're trying to get rid of TikTok tomorrow. Actually, it's a government thing. It's nothing to do with you or me. I actually love TikTok, but I want to tell you something. It has nothing to do with this company. Nothing. It was just a post for me saying goodbye to TikTok. I love TikTok. I'm sorry, but it's fun for me. I don't think it's going to go anywhere, but we'll see. Tomorrow, the 19th, is when they're going to make that decision. So we'll see. So if you do got a TikTok, get in there, and if you want to save pictures, whatever, I would do that right now. But it has nothing to do with this company whatsoever. And I say this company because that's what I call it right now, because you just never know. People get all crazy about that too. Another thing, someone made a post put out there. Connect Point 2 is coming. Listen, I got news for all of you. All of this is coming. Everything we've talked about for the past 4 years, 5 years, 6 years is coming. It's on its way. It's being built. It's being specialized. So when you see a post that someone puts out, probably just to get you excited, that doesn't mean in 5 minutes it's going to go. It just means everything is being, like Marty said, with the puzzle, the pieces, and everything like that. So I see, I woke up to 100 messages saying, is this true? Is this true? Yeah, it's true. It is true. All this is coming your way. When, we don't know. Soon, 2 weeks, a month, I don't know. But yeah, it's all happening. But you don't have to keep asking me this question. Ask the person that put it out that question. How's that? That'll make my life a little bit easier. All right. Got that off my chest. Thank you. My nose is running a marathon today, and it's winning. Happy birthday today to Loretto. You guys know who Loretto is. She sang, I think, the best song that we have in this company. I absolutely love that song. I love her voice. Oh, Marty's tapping on his head. He's thinking. Jeff Newell, do you want to say something, Marty? You sure? Because you were doing the old tappy, and I thought, oh boy. Chris Dingler, happy birthday. Crystal Marie Cation, happy birthday. And Kevin Hatfield, a couple of my work buddies. Happy birthday to you. Couple new prayers. Of course, I want to include Zach, we call him. Marty's his son looks just like Marty, but much better looking. He's got a blood clot going on in his leg. He's scheduled next Wednesday to get that checked it out. He's seen a specialist, but pray for him that blood clot goes away because they hurt. They're no fun. Absolutely, we're still praying for Lena Saho and her family. California fires. I haven't really watched the news in the last couple of days, but we're praying for everyone that's affected by that. We have a lot of people in California, some real special people, Julie, Sherry, Terry, and a lot of people. Um, who's the other? Kiana, I always say her name wrong. We're praying for you always, and we're praying for those people that are fighting that. We're hoping that dies down pretty soon, but it's been really bad. Definitely praying for Dixie Crabtree's brother Darren. I did see an update quick yesterday evening that he had his surgery. This poor guy can't eat solid food for like 6 months. So, brother Darren, we are praying for you. And Dixie, thanks you for keep putting up the updates. Marion Oliver Aguilar, we're praying for you. Harold Fox and Mark Olson. I had once in a while, these individuals call me or I call them. I had a really interesting talk with Harold Fox yesterday. Well, what a great guy. He told me a little bit about some things that are going on in his life. And he's in a lot of pain because of the stuff they had to put him to keep his heart monitored real good. And it's hard on his stomach. And you wouldn't know it just by looking at him or talking to him. Well, he's a great guy. So, Harold Fox, I appreciate our calls. Notice I got my Lions jersey on, Harold. My team, the Detroit Lions, is playing his team today. That's how we usually get conversations going. So good luck to both the Lions. And I won't even say that other team, Harold, but good luck to you. Ruthie Pace, I missed you yesterday. I seen you had an update. She's been in a lot of pain. Let's pray for Ruth. Dave Rosleski put out he needs some prayers. So, Dave, we're going to pray for you also. And we have a prayer group. And we have the old minnow. A lot of people put stuff in there, which I like because I could catch them and I could put them in here. So, Cindy Hopkins, you have a lot of people that care about you. One of them is James Yates. He's always worried about you. He's always saying, Chris, don't forget Cindy. I got you permanent on there, Cindy. So we're always praying for you. David Switzer, same with you and your brother. I know you guys are fighting some stuff. We're praying for you. Pat Parent, baby Zoe, baby Cam, Joyce and Melvin, Robin and her family are fighting cancer along with David and his brother. Praying for you constantly. And just because I don't say your name or I miss you does not mean I'm not praying for you. I pray for everybody. I did take 3 people off the list, which were Peter Rogers, because he's doing good, but I'm still praying for you, Pete. Well, hold on. My mind's a little fogged up today. Williams from Seeds Academy. Thank God we got a Williams from Seeds Academy in this world. Bless you, brother. I'm glad you're out of the hospital doing good. And Ron Hobart, I'm still praying for you. I just kind of took you off the list, but we're still praying for you. So don't think I'm not. Red and Jane's mom's always praying for them. They're up there in age, and things aren't always going so good for people. And we're always going to pray for you. Chloe and Julie, always praying for you guys. I know you're going through some struggles. And don't ever think I don't not pray for you, because I do every day. PNG, I love you. All my PNGers out there going through some struggles. Cancer, bad weather, poor conditions. We're praying for you. Trust me on that. Ash Mafar, his family, his mother-in-law, who's fighting blood pressure issues. We're praying for you. Definitely Marty DeGarmo, his son Zach, his daughter Ashley, and all those grandkids. Marty could probably start his own basketball team with all the kids he's got running around the house. But we're praying for you. Definitely send me some prayers. I love prayers for me and my kids. I know my daughter's going through some issues. Not bad issues, just everyday issues. She can use some prayers, as long as my son too. I think we're all going through some kind of issues. And it's I told Ash Mafar about a week ago. It's the most powerful tool that I have. Is praying for everyone. It's the greatest thing that I can do. Is pray for everyone, including myself. I don't exclude. Marty always says something. Listen, I care about myself. I really do. I just think some people need a lot more prayers than I do, so I put it out that way. Each day I wake up, I'm getting older. I realize that I don't bounce like I used to bounce. Some things hurt. I woke up pretty good today. Um, and like I said, as the day goes on, it starts congested up. My nose is, like I said, running a marathon. But I still feel blessed. I feel blessed that I'm part of something that's going to help change the world, put smiles on people's faces, put money in people's pockets. And that's a good thing. I can't wait to get to the stage where people's pockets are full and they go out and spread this amazing company's love, patience, compassion to other people. And I promise myself that every day that's something that I have to do. That's something I want to do. I love doing it. It's something that I have to do. It's something that we should all have to do. Uh, Taking care of people is something that we let other people do for a long time. Way up there, super rich people. I think they failed us miserably. Uh, it's up to each one of us to change things. And you all have the ability to change a lot of things in your life. And I still say one of the greatest things that you've received is this company and what it's going to do for you and how it's going to change your life. Uh, I've never seen so many people all over the world that are praying together, wishing you happy birthdays, uh, following different cultures, different holidays in every country. I mean, some countries got a lot of different holidays. I like seeing them all, and I try to talk about them. That's what this company is all about. You see, we don't just talk about one city, one state, one country. We include Ash Mafara has included every single country in the world. If you haven't understood this by this guy yet about Ash, he's trying to bring this world together. He's succeeded in a lot of ways. Maybe you don't see it. India, Bangladesh, coming together for the first time, maybe in forever, where people are working together. Listen, all of us have this thing about this country, but you don't know the people in those countries. You know the individual, maybe the president, the Russian president, the Korean president. They're just not good people. But do you think that everyone in that country is that way? No. They're just like you and me. They want good food. They want a healthy family. They want a loving family. They want to get out of the jail that they're in right now because maybe of someone that's running their country. But just because an evil ruler runs a country, that doesn't mean everyone's that way. I know people in Russia. I know people in Korea. And I feel sorry for them because they're locked in there. But this company's going to give them an opportunity to completely change their lifestyle and get away from that and get out of there. I pray every day that these evil people change their ways. I don't know how anyone could be. I watched Schindler's List the other day, and I do this for a reason. I do this to remind me that we can never let things like that happen again. Roots. I do this, watch these things so it can remind me that I can never let that happen again. And if everyone thought like that, if everyone watched a little bit of history and realized that we weren't such good people in the past, we had a lot of bad people do a lot of bad things. I watched the movie Fury. And one of the religious guys, when a new kid was coming into the tank, he says, "Are you ready for it?" And the kid was scared. What do you mean ready? To watch what one man can do to another man. Um, that's a horrible mentality. These are things that people lived through the Vietnam, the Korean, the World War I, World War II. These are what human beings lived through, watching people be shot and killed and fighting, and that's horrible. We could stop all this. All right. You know how we could stop it all? By praying, by loving your neighbor, no matter who they are. I have mixed neighbors. I had people from Bangladesh, Iraq, Africa, Asia. I love my neighborhood. It's a mixed culture of people that I love. That's what the world is supposed to be. We're supposed to love one another. All right. God didn't send Jesus down here just to pray for the DeGarmos. He came for everyone to bring us together. And even back then, people were still against it. Let's stop being against the good. Let's protect the good from all the evil. And that's what this company is all about. When you have an individual and many individuals now that are trying to bring this world together, how can you talk against it? But people do, and that's okay. As long as we overtalk them. And that's what I try to do every single day. But this company has definitely brought this world together. It's brought people closer that just maybe didn't like each other. And that's a great thing. Don't ever forget that. So, of course, I'm talking way too much. I want to say that I'm proud of all of you for taking this opportunity to get in here and talk about this great company. I see a lot of you on webinars. I see a lot of webinars going on. Let's try to say the right things and keep it positive. Yes, people are making posts about certain things are coming. They are. They are coming. You should get excited about it. I know for a fact they're coming, but stay excited about it. I love every one of you. God bless you. TikTok, I hope you don't go away because I enjoy you. And go Lions. Sorry, Harold. Marty, back to you.
Okay, I'm back. I was on another page. Yeah, with I use Chat GPT until one day we have something better, but you have to word things a certain way. And I use the same wording for everyone, but with Zimbabwe I had to change the wording. Why? I don't know. Can you hear me okay, Chris?
I can
All right.
hear you.
Anyway, been 37 minutes. Sorry that didn't work out. I'll do Zimbabwe probably tomorrow. But for right now, I don't like the way it looks, so I don't want to share it. Anyway, glad I caught that. The other thing is, if you do have a recommendation, you can send it to me on Passive Nation. We have, like I said, we have one for tomorrow, one for the next day, and then I got four more to 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll be a week's worth right there. So, and remember, eventually, unless things happen different, will everybody will be covered because it's pretty cool. And all kinds of market cap, like what is the market cap on this, and this, which would be pretty cool because then as we get products coming out, we could look at what is the market cap and what kind of chunk can we get out of it. And also remember, the market caps are growing. AI market cap is growing every day practically. And we're going to have a lot of AI. And I want to emphasize this again, that AI is working for us. It's not alive. It doesn't have a soul. It's something that was developed. And like I said, it's working for us. Melanie, thank you for the super sticker. And one other thing, I have been doing uh, promo videos, but the videos are for, since we don't have a link yet, we don't have anything. I've had people come up and ask me, how can I be notified? And I said, well, just give me your name, but I don't want to, I'll lose it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make a video so that if somebody out there's watching it and they go, oh, I'd like to be part of that, they can send an email saying, put me on the list. Automatically, I have an email that put me on the list and I can go look at everybody there. The company launches, send them a link. That's why I made the promo. Now I made 2. Now the reason is I might make 50 more. I don't know, but I made 2 so far because I when I watched the first one, I said, well, I'd like to add this or take that away or whatever. That's the only reason. But I'm going to play number 2 and then tell you how you can get it if you want it. And by the way, if you have number 1, you don't really have to have 2. 1 will do the job. Remember, you're just giving people bullet points about the company. And what works very, very well, listen, when you first are contacting people, make it as small as possible, short as possible, bullet points. For one thing, they don't know who you are. They're not going to listen to a 7-minute video. It's not going to happen. But if you can get one down a couple minutes and it gives bullet points where they go, oh, I want to know more, you won. That's all you have to do. Step by step by step. The more you know people, the longer they'll listen to you. It's just the way it is. So let me play that and we'll get moving. Once again, hello, Abba. Once again, we'll go ahead, imitate Abba.
Marty's my teddy bear. I can't do it. My voice.
Can't do it. All right. Anyway,
Okay.
let me play that and then we'll come back. And remember, 12 o'clock, OTech Roundtable. It'll be on the top.live. So, Chris, smile and say apple pie.
Jabuti. I can't say that.
I know.
For too long, we've seen people chase online business dreams that end in disappointment. Multi-level marketing, MLM, a system where 99% lose money. Drop shipping, thin margins and supplier issues, affiliate marketing, takes forever to see real results, and most people quit before they even start earning. Email marketing, struggles with spam and low engagement. The truth is, these business models promise freedom, but often deliver frustration. They demand too much time, too much money, and too many skills to succeed. And let's face it, most of them are designed to benefit those at the top, while everyone else struggles to stay afloat. Until now. What if there was a new company? Not just any company, an AI-powered high-tech company with a mission to uplift humanity. A company built with heart, aiming to be the correction to corruption that we've all been waiting for. Imagine a place where anyone in the world can succeed. No special skills required. No need to be a marketing expert, a coder, or a tech genius. Just bring your desire to make a difference, and this company will empower you with cutting-edge AI-induced products in high demand that practically sell themselves. But here's the twist. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-right opportunity. A chance to fill your pockets by offering real value to the world. And when you've taken care of yourself and your family, you can start blessing others. Imagine earning unlimited commissions from products that are above market value because they're simply worth more. Products designed to solve real problems, make lives easier, and create better futures, all backed by AI innovation. Picture this, an AI company with heart that rewards honesty, hard work, and compassion. A business built to break free from the greed and corruption of the past. This isn't just about making money. It's about changing lives and creating a ripple effect of good. What if you could be part of that? Part of a movement where, once you've secured your future, your success becomes a blessing for others. Where your efforts uplift communities, create opportunities for those in need, and help build a better world, one empowered person at a time. It's not just business, it's humanity, powered by AI. This global business is launching to the world very soon. If you would like to be notified when we launch to the world, send an email to iwantontheListToday@gmail.com. We've put me on the list in the subject line, so you can...
Anyway, that's it. That's number 2. In fact, if you want it, you have to tell me 1 or 2. You can have the first one or the second. You got to tell me, or I'm going to have to write you back and say, which one do you want? So that's number 2. Again, like I said, I'm not going to use weeks or hours because it's just a habit. A couple weeks, we don't know what it is. But I do believe this. Puzzles there. There's things ready. that we don't even know about, but everything has to happen in a sequence. You can't skip pieces. And Ash knows those pieces. He needs things to fall into place so we can move forward. That's all. And it's very important. And he knows we don't need to know. It's just the way it is. But I do want to say, common sense, does he want to launch? Yeah. Why? Because it starts doing what it is he wanted to do. Remember, he said, if I can empower people, good-hearted people, which we have, they will in turn uplift humanity. And we're not talking about charity. We're talking about ways of getting other people on their feet, better education, opportunities to thrive in the world instead of a very, very small percent. Compared to the world, it's a very, very small percent. Anyway, that's all I have. Chris, you have anything else?
No, just have a good day, everyone.
Yes. And we will see you tomorrow. Today's Saturday, right? Yeah, tomorrow.
Go Lions.
I'll see you on Roundtable in about 2 hours. Anyway, see y'all. Thanks for being here. I mean that.
Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe for all the
like and subscribe. By the way, if you see something, I thought about this last night. If you see something that's coming in a day or 2 days or 3 days, you know what you can do? You can go to that, even though it's not on yet, click it, get the link out of it, and hold the link. And then click on it and either keep it in your email or whatever. And if you missed it or you think you missed it, click the link and it'll be live. Or you could click next to it where it says be notified. If you click be notified, it'll notify you when it comes live. Anyway, that's the little things you can do. Oh, and I want to emphasize, if you get a video,
don't go yet, Listra.
Huh?
Don't go yet, Listra. She's saying bye. He's not done, Listra. Get back.
Yeah. If you get a video, you have to have a link. Only way to get a link, I mean, you could go to places and get a link, but there's always shenanigans. They have a hidden agenda. Just go to YouTube, open a YouTube channel, because some of you should have a YouTube. It's not going to hurt you. Remember, you're not building now for now. It's for tomorrow. Get a YouTube channel. You can start building a channel, and then you automatically get a link when you download it. You can put all the information in the description. You can put what it's about. You can put your video in there about get on the list. Really, start thinking about how it goes. Anyway, we'll see you all. I hope you have a blessed day. Levine Benny, me and Chris will meet with you as soon as we can. Like I wrote you and told you, to try to take care of what you were talking about. And by the way, if you get that questionnaire, it's from Julie. It's legit. It's not an official from the company. It's not that important. He wanted some feedback. He asked me. He asked a couple of people. And, I'll send out a survey. Maybe get random people to look at and see what they say. That was it. That's it. No more. No less. Bye-bye. Listra. I haven't seen Listra for a while. Oh, she's
on
away.
Vacation.
Yeah, she's on vacation.
On a nice vacation.
Yeah, don't do anything we wouldn't do, Listra. You know what I'm talking about.
He's on the beach, man, and I've seen her. Yeah. I've seen her feet.
And by the way, Listra, your sister's been crazy since you've been gone. Anyway, see you all.